Thank you, IndieWire. Thank you, HBO, Sarah Aubrey and Casey Boyce, Lauren LeFranc, our showrunner and the creator of The Penguin. We were two big kids in a really vast sandbox. You know, both of us grew up watching genre films. I grew up watching Danny DeVito doing I haven't fully grown up. I think we've established that. But when I was much smaller than I am now, I used to sit in the carpet at home and watch Burgess Meredith with the cigarette and the filter, doing his penguin thing, and I was enthralled. And then Danny DeVito was okay. No, numero uno. But we got to do this. We got to dream as big kids. You know, we got to go to work every day and play in this sandbox, and it was such a joy, nightmare, to be Mike Marino's canvas. And to be honest with you, Matt Reeves wrote the film The Batman, and I was lucky enough to get the role of the Penguin in that. And then, as I said, Lauren LeFranc wrote this show. But it was only when I saw Mike's design of Oz Cobb, I couldn't believe it. Before that, I was struggling to think of what I could bring to the project. I was going, I'm just going to be flat as fuck, and it's going to be terrible. And then I was in Matt Reeves' office one day. I noticed there's nobody here to play us off, which is cool. For once, there's somebody with an iPhone and their Spotify account back there, hovering over Glenn Campbell. But when I saw Mike's design for it, I just got so excited. I just got so giddy at the thought. I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that Matt Reeves brought me into his office and he said, "Have you talked to Mike?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Do you know what you look like?" And I said, "Yeah, I know what I look like. I'm an actor. I look in the mirror on the regular." And he said, "No, have you seen the thing?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Come here. And he opened up his iPad, and there was what was in the show, and it was just there. And I couldn't believe it. I kind of got emotional because, as I said, I'm 49 going on 10 sometimes. And I just got so giddy. This man is an extraordinary, extraordinary artist. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to your artistry. And things are ever shifting now. You know, we're in a business where everything is going towards tech, and I understand that. And I'm not going to campaign for pigeons with notes in their talons. But I also noticed that there is a kind of an edging away from practical makeup and the magic and the artistry and the tactility and the immediacy and the beauty of practical makeup. And I'd like to thank Christopher Tucker, who did the makeup for John Hurt on The Elephant Man. And kind of, you know, this fella saw The Elephant Man when he was only a wee fella. And that sparked a light in him that then led to our paths crossing. And this job was just... It was an extraordinary opportunity. I want to thank you, Mike, so much. Thanks, IndieWire. Thanks, everyone. All the best.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Means a lot to be recognized for something that was done entirely by human hands. Clay, glue, rubber, inspiration. And the intention to create something special. There was no AI involved here. No shortcuts, just time, thought, and trust. And Colin Farrell was fully committed, and I'm grateful for his patience through the process.
About time you thank me for it.
And thanks to my whole crew for their dedication and hard work. It's many, many thousands of steps to do something so realistic. When you think you know what someone really looks like in your mind, and then you finally see it come to life, it's a huge task. And we're in a time when AI can create basically anything convincingly right now, but that doesn't make it a substitute for human creativity. And if we want to protect the soul of filmmaking, we have to protect the people who make it. So I'm proud of what we built, and we built it by hand. So thank you, IndieWire, for recognizing that. And thanks to everyone involved, Lauren LeFranc, Matt Reeves, and the whole crew, and thank you.